Hello guys, this is Melissa. I also just kind of wanted to let you know about Jack's update. So he got seen by the vet yesterday for his foot, and he had a couple lumps underneath his neck. They said it was just thyroid, and there's a lot of horses that have it. They also said his foot was really good. He wasn't limping on it, said he was probably just sore from the kick. Kind of like if a horse kicked us or a human kicked us, it would be the same. We would be sore and our leg might hurt and stuff. He seemed to be doing really, really good this morning. I just got done feeding him and taking care of him. He was really happy, kind of pushy like usual. So there's some things that we got to work on with him. One is getting him to stand still while you're putting a saddle on him. He kind of likes to move around. I think he gets a little anxious. Another thing, when we're coming out of the stall, he likes to kind of push his way out. So I've been working with him on standing and just kind of waiting. And then when I take his halter off, I like to take it off and then have him just go in his stall. Some days are better than others. We're still working on that. Like today, he didn't want to go in at all, for whatever reason. But I also wanted to mention, kind of how we got Jack. So Autumn, my daughter, started doing horse riding lessons, and she has always wanted a horse. The lady I talked to that does her horse riding lessons, I kind of mentioned that we were wanting to get a horse, so she had her own horse to ride. So they end up, the people that own, or the guy that owns the horse ranch stable, he ended up, him and a friend ended up going and getting some horses, which they came from a kill shelter. So basically, if nobody bought these horses, they were going to put them down and kill them. Which I really don't believe in that. I think that every animal deserves to have a home and have somebody to love them and take care of them. So they introduced us to Jack, and I kind of fell in love with him right away, and I think Autumn did too. He was very skinny when we got him. He had been mistreated, which a lot of the horses that go to the kill shelter have been mistreated one way or another, or malnutritioned. So we have been feeding him more than normal to get him fattened up. So it's kind of nice to see the progress that they make. So I highly recommend, if you ever want a horse, to go to one of these kill shelters and take a look around and see if you can find a horse there versus just going and buying a horse off of somebody. Because you get the pleasure of working with them, you get the pleasure of watching them be so happy and bonding with you. And I'm not saying that a horse that you would buy off of somebody wouldn't do the same thing, but these horses need a home, and they need a family, and they need somebody to care for them. And there's a lot of them that get taken every year to these kill shelters. So just kind of think about it. If you're interested in buying your own horse, because it's amazing when you get that horse and you get to see the progress that they've made. And there was a friend of mine that told me once that you don't choose the horse chooses you. And I kind of agree with that. I mean, you could see half a dozen horses and none of them may choose you, or that one horse may look at you and be like, that's my person. And you will know. And that's kind of what Jack did. He chose us. So just wanted to put that in there and let you guys know how we actually got Jack. And he's a huge part of our family. We also believe in you take care of your horse versus sending your horse to a other shelter where they do all the stall cleaning, they do all the feeding. You show up once in a while to take care of them, and that's it. Maybe ride them. But I truly believe if it's your horse, you should clean their stalls. You should be the one feeding them. You should be the one brushing them out, combing their hair, putting their fly hat or face mask like thing on. I mean, you should be the one doing all of it, because that horse isn't going to bond with anybody but whoever takes care of them. So give us a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Bye.